I wasn't originally planning on making this. I did I think a rough cut of some audio, but ultimately I decided to be disingenuous because I was never a huge follower of Etika. Like, I knew he existed and I knew he was a pretty big creator, but I wasn't really on his, like, in his sphere of influence. But that changed after I watched a re-upload of his video, I'm Sorry. The last video uploaded and his last public words. When, after I made that first cut, I ended up scrapping it and I just put out a tweet on Twitter, of course, and I linked to Tyranitar Tube's video on the whole subject because I think he covered it pretty well. But after seeing I'm Sorry and seeing how Etika was, I just felt like I had to say something. As someone who's lost people to mental illness and to suicide, and someone who has been there, I'll just say I've been there, and it's painful. And I was lucky enough to have people that could get me out. I was lucky enough to have a wonderful family and a wonderful group of people that were able to help me become free of this plague. I think to this day I'm still vigilant, I still watch out for it, but after watching Etika's video, I don't want to make this about me, I really don't, but I think what struck me was how composed he was, how much he accepted it. And I think in that video, he was already dead. He accepted the fact that he was going through it, and that was that. He made the video, those were his last words, but Etika had already died at that point. He was already gone. And the reason I'm making this is because don't let that be you. It's okay to get help. But another thing that struck me was that how I mentioned, like, no bitch shit. And this whole idea of conventional tough guy masculinity is such bullshit. This idea that guys aren't allowed to be vulnerable, aren't allowed to have problems, that you have to be the man, you have to, defend for the family is such bullshit. And it's deadly. It's what's killed people before, it's what will kill people in the future, and it's what killed Etika. That and many other facts I can't be in his head, so I don't know, but I just want to say that if you are going through something, if you're a man, a woman, or whatever, who is considering hurting themselves, who's considered taking their life, just know that it's not worth it. That even if you have issues with people in your life, even if you've done something unimaginably atrocious, that it takes real strength to accept that you're ill, accept that you're broken, and go get help. Because really, we're all broken. We're all broken a little bit. No one is perfectly happy. No one is perfectly 100% there. If they are, they're lying. And that's natural. That, I won't say it's healthy, but it's something we all have to face. So if you're going through problems, I'll put some phone numbers and whatnot, all the usual stuff in the description. I'll link to Tyranitar Tube's video if you want to see that too. But just know that there's someone out there who cares about you. Even if you don't think about it, even if they're not alive, there's someone that cares about you somewhere. And if you can't do it for yourself, do it for those around you. Because people, even if they say they hate you with every fiber in their being, there are people out there that care about you. Rest in peace, Etika.